want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speeding, my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it.
Good morning everyone, you join us from Universal Studios in Hollywood. We are big fans of Universal Orlando, we've been many times, and so whilst we're here we thought we'd come and give the Universal Studios Hollywood a go. I know there's quite a lot of differences, there's no islands of adventure here, just CityWalks and the park, but there is a real film studio tour that you can go on that's included in your park ticket. So join us, we'll go and discover what Universal Studios Hollywood is like.
Make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
Well, look at this guys, they've laid out the red carpet just for Dean and I. Hey? What? Laid out the red carpet for us.
Never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
So looking at ticket prices there, we were definitely better off. We bought our tickets on Attraction Tickets Direct online months ago, well weeks ago, and it was £100 each, and you got a second day free if you come back within a week of when you use your ticket. So we're using our tickets today, we've got 7 days to come back if we wanted to and if time allowed us to. Over there it's 144 for 1 day, 179 for 2 days. So look on Attraction Tickets Direct for your tickets. Not sponsored, I wish I was sponsored. Yeah, they're definitely cheaper online. Fill you in. We came through security, scanned our way in, and Dean and I, we were looking at the prices of the fast pass and it was saying $250 for a single ride express pass. We were like, absolutely not. The park does look absolutely heaving today. It is, we did know it would be. It is the Friday of what the Americans call Memorial Day weekend. So they're all off, long weekend. So we knew it was going to be busy. We had no choice. This was the only day that we could do it. We thought Friday, we're only here until Sunday, and we thought Friday would probably be the better day rather than Saturday or Sunday. We knew it was going to be chocker. We knew we were going to be considering express passes, but that price was just ridiculous. Turns out that was the price for your ticket in and your express pass. So to take the pressure off, we're only here once. Don't know if we'll ever be coming back to LA or Universal Hollywood or anything. We're only here for the 1 day. We've bought the express pass. We want to get everything done. We want to take the pressure off. We want to soak it all in and not be rushing around in queues for things. In Orlando, we would not normally pay for express passes because you're there for more time, you can do a few things, come back another day, get it done, but we're only here for the once. So for a birthday treat for myself, we got the express passes, and I did get a birthday badge and also first visit badge. It counts. I've only been to Orlando, it's my first visit to Hollywood, so it counts, and we are entering into Hogsmeade currently. So just to explain more clearly, Dean and I purchased the unlimited express passes for $175 each. That was without park entry because we'd already paid for those tickets. I think the regular express passes where you get one go on each ride were $129 if I remember correctly. So we treated ourselves. It was a busy day in the park. It was coming up to my birthday. We thought, why not? And that's what we did. So I just wanted to be transparent about that. Just met a lovely Scotsman manning the Hogwarts Express. Fun fact, Dean and I went to go and see the real Hogwarts Express this time last year over the Glenfinnan Viaduct in Scotland. Well, already it's looking like those express passes were a good move. 50 minutes for Flight of the Hippogriff, wouldn't even rate it that highly. Funnily enough, Forbidden Journey is only 30. Now whether that's a reflection of the demographic that's in the park today, there's a lot of families with young kids, I don't know, but we're gonna go and do it because we've got an express pass, we paid for it, we're gonna use it. Flight of the Hippogriff, let's go. I don't know whether Hagrid's home or not. His dog's barking though. Back row, are you excited? So we've just come off Flight of the Hippogriff. It's a bit more intense than Dean was anticipating. He's not done that one in Orlando. We've not done it for a long time. It does seem to usually have a big queue. I don't think it moves people very well. And obviously it's Harry Potter themed, so it's popular. It never used to be in Orlando though. It used to be, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't a Hippogriff. And then they re-themed it when the area got made Harry Potter. Not sure about that one, not sure whether that's always been Flight of the Hippogriff. But yeah, first ride of the day done. Did that wake you up, as Andrew would say?
Let's get ready to go now.
I think we're going to try and head towards maybe the Mummy. We're going to leave the other Harry Potter one because it does knock me a little bit sick and I don't want that at this time of the morning. So yeah, we're going to come away from Harry Potter World and maybe head towards the Mummy. We don't actually know where we're going. That's a very weird feeling. Being in Universal Studios, we're not knowing where everything is. So we've now entered Springfield. Now we did pass on the way in here a Voodoo Donuts. It is my opinion that Voodoo Donuts is overrated. If you want the best donut you've ever had and you want it the size of your face, come to Lard Lad's Donuts. Swear to you, better than Voodoo Donuts, bigger. I'm not going to say cheaper because it's going to be expensive, but this is where you want to come. Sack off Voodoo Donuts. It's always got a massive queue. It's all Instagram hype. Come to Lard Lad's instead.
Let's have one pink donut, please.
There it is. Are you ready for breakfast? Hey, a day at the theme parks calls for junk food. When I said the size of your face, I wasn't joking. We are going to share it though, but this is breakfast. Dean's trying to be civilised about it and like cut it in half and stuff. I vote we just take bites out of it. But he won't listen to me. Imagine trying to do a whole one. I agree, it does hurt your jaw. Are we going all in? Like finishing it in one go?
Well, there's only a quarter left anyway, so...
Huh?
There's only a quarter of it left.
It was just a really good donut as well. Well, we actually managed it. I was doubtful that we would. I was doubtful. But we did it. But you know what? Aside from the fact it's huge, it is a really nice donut, in my opinion. I like it. So that's breakfast, and I think it's our total calorie intake for the day gone. So hope you enjoyed it, because we won't be eating anything else for the rest of the day.
Actually good for $10.
Yeah, I mean, we've got families around us all sharing them. Like between 3 people, I think that would be perfectly a reasonable amount of donut. It's theme park prices, but if you enjoy it, why not?
That's the only thing I remember from that ride.
Rose time.
Alright, so if you come to the room, go to your soup, your machine in the left, your machine in the middle. Just make sure you see that same basket. It goes into another one, you have now. That 20 seconds, other one goes on the basket.
Okay, so we thought whilst we were over here, if we go the other way, we're going down a big escalator into what they call the lower loft. It's kind of divided into 2 sections, this park. So up here, it seems they have Harry Potter World, Springfield, and the Studios Tour. Down the escalators is where like the Mummy and things are. So we thought whilst we were up here, we want to get this done. This is something that they don't have in Orlando. I think it kind of plays into sort of the Kong disaster Fast and Furious rides. I think it kind of follows those a little bit, but it's a tour around real working film studios. There's sometimes you can spot celebrities filming out here.
Alright folks, we are now boarding at the studio tour. This line is moving fast, so come on down, we'll get you in the queue. Make sure if you have an express pass, you have that ready for us.
So it is a 60-minute tour, so we are doing a quick pit stop in the restrooms.
Hi, Express.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your
Thank
time.
you.
On board. Good morning. Welcome on board the studio tour. I'm Robert, your guide. Your driver is going to be Jose. Everybody, watch your arms and legs as the gates to the left are coming down. Also, as part of our company's commitment to sustainability, today we'll be riding on one of the first electric trams introduced into our fleet. Here to tell you more about it is the Today Show's Al Roker. Ted the Teddy Bear, not to be confused with Ted Danson, who recently was Mr. Mayor on the NBC show. Ted the Teddy Bear was the star of the Ted movies. He's going to star in the upcoming Ted series coming to Peacock from Universal and Seth MacFarlane's Fuzzy Door Productions. And inside these other bungalows. Then Clint returned to Brownstone Street and our Metro sets to direct some scenes for the film Changeling with that Mistress of Evil, Angelina Jolie. And now we're going to see here from 2 of the stars of the Peacock series, Rutherford Falls, Ed Helms and Jana Schmieding.
Jana, are you excited?
For what?
We're on the world famous Universal Studio Tour, and right there in front of us is a tram full of guests staring at us.
An incredible team of artists, designers, and builders transformed it into a fictional community where our awesome characters live.
That's right, our production team brought in street lamps, props, window dressings, painted the sidewalks, and put up decorations to trick your...
from the original Magnum PI with Tom Selleck, and
Rose, where we're going we don't need.
with some Back to the Future vehicles, Biff's car, and some 2015 vehicles from 1989's Back to the Future Part 2. Now we're going to go to the distant past with the Stone Age vehicles from the 1994 live-action Flintstones movie. Here's another car that sometimes doesn't need a road, the Muggle Ford Anglia, flown by Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. There's Angeline's pink Corvette from the Angeline series. That was Mexico. So everyone grab your thunder, buddy, because we got some rain. A flash flood. It's heading straight for the tram. Take cover. I was playing a trick on you back there. The rain is coming from a set of sprinklers above the tram, and the flooding is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water coming from tanks at the top of the hill. Here's the flooding effect. Which is speaking of Angeline, it appears in the Angeline series on Peacock, and also the Sony Pictures production of Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Academy Award winners Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and Cobb Vanth himself, Timothy Oliphant, and recently a showdown took place here.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, that's one of our little California trembles, which we get all the time. On the left, look out, the street's caving in. Rename your seats and stand by for, whoa, on the right, water, lots of... And that's Earthquake the Big One. Here's what the event looked like in the Bones episode. Next to the yellow buoy in the harbor. He's taking the bait, he's taking the deer. Uh-oh, on the right, look out! I know! The big plastic shark looks kind of phony up close. He's much more reliable, though, than was Bruce, the mechanical star of the movie Jaws.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work.
Remember also as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. We're going to take a look around the neighborhood here. Coming up on the left, this light brown house with white trim, number 43. It wasn't always number 43. It was once 1313, as in 1313 Mockingbird Lane, home to Agatha all along. Now home to the Munster family and the 60s sitcom The Munsters with Fred Gwynn and Yvonne DiCarlo. To the right, the light brown house with beige trim can be seen in a commercial for Armor All Pads with F9's John Cena, where you see John Cena standing in the driveway of the household, holding his car up over his head and proclaiming, "We are both in tip-top shape." The house coming up here on the right was the title location for the recent NBC series Abby's with Natalie Morales, which used to film with a live audience. And it was a beautiful day in the neighborhood when Mr. Rogers himself, Academy Award winner Tom Hanks, lived here in the 1989 film The Burbs. Christina Ricci was here filming part of the Casper movie. Nellie and Kelly Rowland shot Nellie's Dilemma music video here. We know about the Desperate Housewives. Tom Hulse and Stephen First shot a scene from Animal House. There's the Deuce Coupe, and way back in the corner, there's Bumblebee in the yellow Chevrolet with the 2 black stripes on the hood. Looks like Bumblebee has a police escort. And in a moment, we're going to be seeing a Ford Fairlane that you might recognize. It was being driven by Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Psycho. There's the Ford Fairlane. Parked right next to the motel that features.
We have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Yeah, we're gonna hold the tram here for just a few. Did you all see that? Okay, so that was kind of creepy. What was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna hold the tram here for a few moments. Take all that. Wait, pictures of the guy with the dead body. Guy with the dead body. It's Norman Bates, everyone. Okay, I'm officially freaked out, Jose. I think we've overstayed our welcome, and it's time for us to check out of the Bates Motel. We're gonna head up to the house the way that Vera Miles is doing here in a scene from the film.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steve had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Got them closed?
Everybody please remain in your seats.
Robbie, get in.
Okay, so the studio tours, as I thought, is like a bit of a combination of Disaster and Kong Skull Island over in Orlando. And I think there is also a Fast and Furious bit, but for some reason we bypassed it. We were sort of waited in a queue of trams, and the one ahead of us went inside a soundstage, and they'd sort of set up for Fast and Furious, hadn't they? Sort of on the screens and with the story, they'd set up for a bit of a Fast and Furious scene, like the ride, but then we bypassed it. But I'm not too gutted. I've done the ride in Orlando, don't rate it at all. So yeah, just another 3D effect, like you're driving and all that stuff. But the Kong one was good. I do enjoy that one. 60 minutes to do the whole tour, so it is a good chunk of your day. It was quite interesting. I think my favourite part was driving down Wisteria Lane. I was a very big Desperate Housewives fan back in the day, so to get to see those real houses from Wisteria Lane, that was quite cool. And then like the Bates Motel and things like that, it was good fun. I wouldn't repeat it again today, but I enjoyed it. So plan now is to head down to the lower lot, I think, and do some of the rides down there. It's a bit of a mission down to the lower lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's quite hilly, so it's good altitude though.
It is all escalators. But there's about 4 different escalators right down to the lower lot, as they call it.
Like a continuous slide down.
What, like a ride?
No. Since we've been working with Glue, there have been no raptor-related incidents reported in the park. We never report them. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. You have a special guest joining you. You look to your left. Entering the park is Blue's 6-month-old baby sister, Tango. This is one of our 6-month-old baby velociraptors. This is Blue's younger sister. She can sense that her sister is in the area already and is attempting to communicate. Ma'am, I think you were right. She might... I think Blue is sensing her sister was in the area and attempting to communicate. Now look at the relationship between the two of them. Look at how they communicate and look at the affection. Aww. I said look at the affection. Aww. It's okay. Such a unique bond between the two of them. Blue is always modeling behavior, teaching Tango how to react and interact with the world. When you guys are done here, you can take a moment to say hello to them.
So we are heading on to Jurassic World, the ride. This is, I assume, extremely similar to Jurassic Park in Orlando, but they have updated it, so now it is Jurassic World rather than Jurassic Park. It's got the new dinosaurs, new animatronics. I'm just very excited to see the updated version. I do wish there was a Velocicoaster here though. I am dying to ride Velocicoaster, but Jurassic World will have to do. I don't think it's a bad compromise. An updated version of the Orlando ride. I do love it. You don't get horrendously wet. You do get a bit wet. Well, I do have to say that is a phenomenal update on the Orlando ride. I'm not sure if this is brand new or whether they updated it, but new animatronics, the new scenes with that underwater, with that underwater dinosaur swimming in the big tank around you, and then it shatters the glass. That is phenomenal. It is a brilliant ride, and I was right, you don't get massively wet as long as you're in the middle of the boat, which we were. I'm not sure if you're allowed to film on it or not. We might go back round. We've got the fast pass, so we might go back round and do it again. In fact, we definitely will do it again before we go. I might try and film a little bit on it because I don't see why. But I've not seen signs anywhere or anyone telling you that you can't film. But that is phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. So I think we're going to head to Mummy next. So everything has to go in a locker on this ride, so I won't be able to film anything at all. I'm not even going to take my bum bag on. I'm just going to do what they say and put everything in a locker, which is free. Don't argue about using a locker if they provide it for free. So we're currently having a bit of a pit stop opposite Jurassic World, the ride. I think this is where the fast pass really gives you value for money, is that we've got time to relax, to enjoy the parks. We don't have to be constantly looking at what's got a low wait time, what should we go and do next, what are we going to be waiting ages for. We can just sit and chill and just go on whatever we want, whenever we want. Dean, what's your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's good. Like, not in a rush to do anything, are we? So just taking a lesson.
Ride wise, what's been your favourite so far?
I'd say probably Jurassic World.
It's good, isn't it? The updates on Jurassic World, it is very good. I don't know if it used to be Jurassic Park and they updated it, or whether it's a completely new ride. The Mummy turned out to be a bit of a funny one. I felt like I knew what I was in for. I kind of sat on it, you know, you've done it loads of times before. Sat on it, felt like I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I did not. There was a bit of a surprise. It is quite different to Orlando. It's more of a forwards ride and then a backwards ride. And at first I thought it was running the same track forwards and then back again. But it can't be, because there are multiple cars being dispatched. And if you're running like a forwards backwards ride, it can only be one car at a time. So it must be two different tracks. But it's very different to Orlando. I have to give the edge, I think, to the Orlando one. It kind of builds the suspense a bit more. This one, at the very end, it doesn't feel like it's going to be the end, and then it ends quite abruptly. They are both very good rides, good coasters, really good fun. I think I have to give the edge to the Orlando one though. Feels a bit longer. Feels like you get more of a ride out of it, and I feel like the story's explained a bit better. But I'm not saying it's a bad ride. It is a very good ride, and we did enjoy it. So I think the plan now is to We need to go and do Transformers. Probably go back on Jurassic World again because that is very good fun. And probably head back up, do the Harry Potter and the Simpsons rides. We need to do Secret Life of Pets as well. Is that everything?
I think it is.
It doesn't feel like it's got as many rides here as Orlando. It's definitely missing like your Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket or your Velocicoaster. The Velocicoaster is brand new, obviously, but they don't have anything in the way of like outdoor coasters. So there's no Rip Ride Rocket, no Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, no Velocicoaster, and it doesn't seem like there's any in the pipelines either. They are busy building Super Nintendo World, something like that. That does look good, but no, nothing in the way of outdoor coasters, which is my favourite kind of ride. So yeah, it feels like there's something missing in that respect. I absolutely love Rip Ride Rocket. It divides people. I don't like the name of it. Don't know why they ever called it that. But as a ride, I absolutely love it. I do love it. And I love Hagrid's as well, and I haven't ridden Velocicoaster yet.
Farewell, soldier. Hasta la vista, baby.
Hello, welcome. Some great freedom fighters here. Welcome.
Hey! What's your name?
Are you ready to go and save the world, freedom fighter?
I am. One of my favourite rides in Florida.
Really?
Best than Spider-Man.
No, I'm a Spider-Man girl. Spider-Man all the way.
Check it out! This is outrageous! Sending amateurs on a suicide mission! Don't! Stop! No!
Watch out for Megatron.
All right, recruits. Ready or not, it's mission time. Glad I've got company. Now, put on your glasses. You guys are my navigators, so if anyone sees trouble... Uh-oh, that's trouble, all right.
We having a wonderful day. Yes. The bottle bottom sight.
In the age of the dinosaurs, a vast ocean was home to an explosion of life. At the top of the food chain sat the Mosasaurus, apex predator of the deep. You are clear for entry.
Systems
you. Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please.
We will get you. Lord Brady, the Dominant Rescue. Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Exit
Okay, so we did get slightly more wet second time on Jurassic World, but nothing too major. And now there's another dinosaur out.
We clone about 3 to 5 new dinosaurs every week on the island. Anybody want to try a mirroring exercise with her? I saw her trying to do it earlier. I don't know if it was a successful mirroring. You want to come up here? Come here. Yeah, you want to do an exercise? All right. So you know what a mirror is? You ever looked into it? She can copy. Walk in place, tap your toe, stomp your foot, something like that. Okay, that's good. A nice, slow walking in place. You see her studying it? We've been doing this exercise with her a lot. What do you think, Juliet? Oh, she wants you to copy her. No, she's just doing it real slow. Look at that. Good job. Good job, Juliet. Good job. That is so incredibly exciting. You know, now be careful coming at her too close. Because remember, these horns can pierce the hide of a T-Rex. So I want to make sure if she gets nervous, she doesn't whip those horns around too fast and get you real good in your belly. Very friendly to human beings. We don't necessarily see that a lot with our Triceratops. A lot of them like to roam in their herds. But Juliet, she really likes roaming solo out here, all with the humans. It's really cool. Now she does like...
So I'm contending with the music here, so I don't know whether I'll actually leave the audio in or I'll have to cover it with something. But from here, you can really see the construction of the Super Nintendo world that they're building. Doesn't look like it's going to be massive though, to be fair. It just looks like another little corner of the park. So we have come back up to the upper lot so that we can do the Simpsons ride, Harry Potter ride, Minion Mayhem, Secret Lava Pets. There is more rides up here, but it is considerably busier. We're just trying to get something to eat. It is 2:45, so I thought we'd maybe pass the lunch hour rush. We were wrong. It is very, very, very busy up here. Okay, so we did actually get a hot dog for lunch. We found somewhere to eat round by Simpsons, but the music was very loud. We were sort of inside in the shade in one of the only tables we could find. So yeah, I didn't really film any of it. We just had a hot dog and chips, or crisps as we call it. So we are heading to Waterworld, the Waterworld show now, because we want to have a sit down, let our food go down.
birthday, Cap.
Thank you.
Yeah, 21 at last. You made it, doll. Look at that. Bring it in, gorgeous. Here we go.
Hi there, guys. Welcome to Wonder World.
Huh?
Like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show. For your protection, we recommend that you keep all belongings off the floor and cover any camera or video equipment you may have. If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Now, if you're seeing one of these silver seats and you're thinking, oh good, I'll be dry then. Maybe. With my experience on water does what water wants. I have absolutely no control over where this water goes. It just flows that way. Number two, we're like a big family and we all got a job. And now that each and every one of you is part of our family, we gotta give you jobs. You might be asking yourself, Sage, what is my job? It's all right, you got dry mouth, you're thirsty, let me help you out with that. Now, you might be asking yourself, Sage, what is my job? There you go. Your job is to be the lookout. You're looking out for smokers. Smokers are the leading cause of death in these here waters. They're bad guys, evildoers, pirates. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. It's coming back around!
He's opening the gate!
Keep on! Take cover! Stay down! Way to go, you crashed my plane. Doesn't matter, I've got your woman and I killed your friends. So who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so! You don't have a leg to stand on! No! Yes! I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation!
And so the Deacon's threat is ended, and civilization...
So I think as far as theme park stunt shows go, Waterworld is absolutely excellent. It was straight in with the action, no messing around, long enough but not too long. They did a really good job of picking up the crowd beforehand, keeping everybody entertained. It was funny, there was good stunts in it, good action. I think it was excellent. I think that's got to be the best theme park stunt show I've ever seen, really. I loved it. Did you enjoy Waterworld as well?
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was brilliant. Really, really good fun. Funny and really good stunts.
Short, not too long.
Yeah, kept you entertained for the right amount of time. So I think we're gonna go and do Despicable Me and then The Secret Life of Pets. I think this whole area is themed like The Secret Life of Pets. It's been a long time since I've seen that film. A long, long time. So let's go and ride the Minions.
So I'm going to have to do this kind of quick. Hello, I'm Gru. What's your name? Where are you from? Wow, that might be impressive. Question. And thank you. Anywho, one moment. This is good. But tell the Fario, add more dynamite. I want a bigger boom. You didn't hear it. Anyway, civilians like you into maniacs. At first there were a few minor snags. And a few major snags. Although I kind of like that guy. Don't worry, we have finally worked out all of the kinks, as far as you know, and now you too can become a minion. Wow, look at that! I know, right? It's pretty spectacular. Ignore them. No!
Don't be scared of Gru. He's just a big, bald teddy bear.
Yeah, and no way will he shoot you with a fart gun.
Oh, no?
Hey, it smells like banana.
Butterbeer. Personally, don't even rate the butterbeer.
I feel like you should try this.
So that about wraps up our day at Universal Hollywood. We finished the day with Minions, The Secret Life of Pets, which I was very disappointed with. I think it's probably great for the young ones. For us, it was not that great, and it broke down. We were sat there for a good 15 minutes. We did Harry Potter, both the Harry Potter rides. We did Forbidden Journey and Flight to the Hippogriff again. Forbidden Journey again broke down twice whilst we were on it, but not for as long. And that's probably it, isn't it? And we wrapped up the day doing the Animal Actors show and saw some of the famous animal actors from Hollywood. So we are coming back out to CityWalk, where we are going to do some shopping and some eating. I really like this design. I've just had my picture in front of this exact sign. But they only have it in jumper form, and I will not wear a jumper as much as I would wear a t-shirt. Like I could wear the t-shirt if I ever go back to Universal Orlando. I'm not going to wear a jumper, but we can't find... If you could just turn that into a t-shirt, it would be perfect for me. I would love it. Just can't find it anywhere. They have the same kind of print on like little tank tops, little vest tops, but I wouldn't wear it. Just a black t-shirt would be absolutely fine. This has just tickled me. E.T. phone home. Oh, a bit of contention here, Dean. T-shirt saying West Coast is the best coast. Agree or disagree?
For weather and beaches, yeah.
For weather and beaches?
Yeah, it's in the east, so you got like New York and that, haven't you?
And Florida?
South.
You can't discount the Florida beaches.
South.
It's still the East Coast. This is what I meant about the Voodoo Donut madness. I think it is a bit of an Instagram hype, isn't it, Voodoo Donut?
Yeah.
It's nothing particularly special about them, I don't think. So yeah, that's why I opted for a Lard Lad instead. Got a much bigger donut that gave me jawache. So everyone's having fun running through the fountains like quickly before they go on, trying to persuade Dean to give it a go. We're just laughing at this little and large situation. Our little Chevrolet Spark versus that truck. So whilst we are here to watch the Liverpool game in CityWalks, we thought we would finish yesterday's vlog, which we did forget to do. We had a fantastic day at Universal Hollywood. It feels a lot smaller than Orlando because obviously it's missing that Islands of Adventure, and in my opinion it is missing an outdoor roller coaster. But we did have a chat to one of the staff members who was saying, you know, they just don't have the room for it. It's a much smaller footprint of a park, so that's fair enough. I think favourite of the day for me would have to be the updated Jurassic Park ride. How about you, Dean?
Yeah, probably the same.
Yeah, I did really enjoy that. I would like to see that update get put into the Orlando park. Although, you know, the retro feel of the Jurassic Park at Orlando, I do still really love that. So who knows? They have just got Velocicoaster over there, so maybe that update is not due anytime soon. But yeah, I did really enjoy it. It also, the Harry Potter world is pretty much identical except for no Hagrids, but it's still the same feeling, same magic, same immersion that you get when you're in Harry Potter world. All the people getting involved with the magic wands that do the different tricks. Yeah, all in all, a fantastic day. It was quite expensive to park, $30 to park for the day. I think that's more expensive than over in Orlando personally. I'm not too sure what the updated prices are over there, but I think it's about $25 in Orlando, so quite expensive to park, not gonna lie. But yeah, still a fantastic day. See you later, guys.
Make out for the thrill of it, mess around.